It's pretty amazing to think about. The sound of the music, the sound of my voice, all digitally transmitted to you. Imagine what music will be like in the future. Pretty mind-boggling, isn't it?
What do you mean? 10 years? 20 years? 100? How far do we need to look into the future? The answer? Infinite. Come to think about it, technology is rapidly advancing with time. And there's no end to technology, just as there's no end to time.
And so I, Edrick,
and I, Shidush,
would like you to see how your musical experiences will change in the times to come. Like him and me don't go to concerts all too often.
Because we're IB students.
Solutions?
Virtual reality!
In the future, we might have walls that we can communicate with. Smart houses, as scientists have suggested, can provide us environment of a concert.
I can log on to a website, make the necessary payments, and then order an online seat.
And then we can just ask the walls to show a real live streaming of the concert.
We can use virtual reality simulators like Sony's HMZ or maybe even Google Glasses to experience these concerts.
Have you ever imagined what it would be like to see music instead of listening to it?
I know it sounds crazy, but what if your eyes could capture that light and signal your eardrums to vibrate accordingly?
That would be cool, but we need to first convert sound waves into light waves.
And so,
after thorough investigation, countless number of face palms, numerous mistakes, and the murder of several doubts, we have designed the Synchroton!
This converts sound energy and emits photon with a calibration in such a way that the middle C corresponds to the middle of the visible electromagnetic spectrum, yellow.
So what that means is that when you see the color yellow, your eyes will interpret it as the middle C. And if you get light of higher frequency, you will perceive it as a sound with a higher frequency, which means a higher note.
This device also has the capability to emit light of a higher intensity if the sound is louder, and light of a lower intensity if the sound is softer.
But all this is incomplete without microchips, which can be implanted in the eye so that we can understand this light form of energy. Cyborg technology is quickly reaching its peak. In fact, cyborg technology can be used not just to communicate with inanimate, non-living objects, but also with each other.
The best part is it's viable to use with the internet. This means that if you have a chip that controls your hearing in this section of your brain, you can download songs and command your eardrums to vibrate accordingly.
There are infinite possibilities. These are just a few.
The unending sea of science can make all of these come true.
I'm Shidush.
And I'm Edrick.
And this could be the future of your musical experience.